What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, man. Today we gonna react to somebody that I really rock with, man. Fabio Moreno. I tested if YouTube is pay to win. You ever wonder if you gotta pay to get right on YouTube? He about to tell us.
Today, I'm gonna be creating two identical faceless YouTube channels. One with a budget of $10,000 and the other for dirt cheap, mainly using AI. And I'm doing this to answer one simple question.
Is YouTube pay to win?
I feel like any platform is pay to scale. I wouldn't say pay to win. I think once you find a winning formula, spending the money to get extra hands to maximize that output is low-key like pay to scale. I don't think it's pay to win. I don't think you got to have a team to win on YouTube.
Let's do this, boys. Okay, first things first, we need to pick a niche. Tier list videos.
Hold on, before he get into what he get into, I think it's important to say content and making content is really about the topic. Like if you got a bad topic, it doesn't matter how good your editing is. Nobody gonna ever get to it, right? So it's about really, and this coming from me, you feel me? I'm a custom rug maker. I've been making rugs for the last 2 years now. I've done over 67 million views on Instagram. You feel me? I'm keeping a beam with y'all. Like I gotta stop acting like I'm not like, you know, a well-versed content creator. You feel me? Like I create content. I'm not the biggest, but I know how to create content. I can create content for myself and other people if I wanted to. But I've done over 67 million views using some of the content strategies that I figured out. And I will say a big thing about making content is picking the right topic. When you got an audience already, doing trending stuff is cool to get like quick views. Like for example, Streaming University going on. Not only should I be reacting to Streaming University stuff, reacting to Streaming University hot takes, I make rugs, right? I should make a Streaming University rug. It doesn't matter how many were made. It's good content and good strat to make. People who aren't content creators, they're going to think, it's already been done. Don't make it. That's false. You feel me? You should do it anyway because people might want to see you do it. You know what I mean? Just because somebody got 1 million views on their rug, it don't mean that they going to give me 400,000 views. You know what I mean? Especially if I seen it work. It's even a plus if you see it work already. But enough of my yapping. Let's get back to the video. Because I really do like his edits, man. I love his editing style.
Basically like a modern version of the OG top 10 video.
From a $2 billion mega mansion to a $50,000 tiny home, this is the billion.
Oh, Billionaire House tier list. I just watched Jack Pockets the other day, man. He stopped posting, actually. I wonder what happened to him.
House tier list.
All right, let's get to it. Here's the plan. I'll upload 4 videos to both my cheap and expensive channel. The videos will have the exact same title. The only difference will be how much they cost to produce. So if the more expensive videos get more views, YouTube is pay to win.
So think about this, right? It's a topic thing, right? If he's using the same topics and then paying and not paying, that's a good test. If he uses 2 different topics, then the common denominator is gone and you can't tell which was the result of what topic he picked. You know what I mean? This won't be a good test if he don't use the same metrics. You know what I mean? He's got to change one variable.
The cheaper ones get more views. YouTube is not pay to win. Now we need a name. For the expensive channel, I'm thinking it should feel premium. Something like a brand, you know, like Vox, like Jubilee. All right, let's just ask ChatGPT. Give me names. First Assembly, Obsidian. Okay, these are ass.
I do think what he's doing here is kind of smart. If you don't know where to start, go to ChatGPT and just talk to it. Don't ask it for the answers. Spitball. You know what I mean? Just say, oh, hey, I don't have anybody in my life to brainstorm content with. Let's brainstorm some ideas. And then talk about what's going on in the world. If you're not getting what you need, talk about what's going on in the world. Don't be afraid to use AI to jog your own memory. Don't pull from AI because I think humans are smart enough now to tell that AI is super wordy and uses words that humans don't use, right? So it's better to just be on some like, go there, talk to them, see what the vibes is, you know what I mean, and jog your own memory with AI.
At this point, I chose to ditch ChatGPT and get the old brain working. And that's when I came up with Tree Fuel, bro. It sounds like some AI Silicon Valley startup. We at Tree Fuel are at the forefront of AI. So I rebranded an H channel I had to Tree Fuel. We got Tree Fuel, baby. Next, I made a simple banner, then a logo, and put them on the channel. Oh my god, bro, that's so clean. Now for the cheap channel, I wanted more of a name and surname to give it personality. Carl Casey. Carl Casey, like Carl Casey could work, man. Again, I just made a banner, this time focusing more on feeling like a person rather than a brand. Bro, that's clean. Then a logo. I mean, it's basic as hell, but I feel like it could work. And created the channel. And there we go. So we basically have 2 empty storefronts. It's time to actually start serving the clients, aka making the videos. On day 2, I basically just watched a bunch of tier list videos to try to not only copy their style, but understand which video ideas do best and why they do best. And here are my findings. Celebrity car.
You see how before he even made anything, before he posted any content at all, he did a bunch of research. And he thought about the packaging. He thought about his thumbnail. He thought about his channel name. He thought about his banner. And you can just kind of pull from creators that you like to make a professional version of that. You can even use AI to make that. That's simple stuff just to make. And then after you have that, I do agree that the research is what makes and breaks a video, bro. Like the right research, he's just going down stuff that already works. He writing down the viewer count, he writing down everything. And then he's applying that to what he wants to come up with. So when you're just making content just to make content, you're not thinking about how you want to go into it. You know, I think you already lose at that point.
Tier list, 4.8 million views. Streamer car collection, 7.8 million views. Add those together, hear me out, streamer car tier list. And that's our first idea. Idea 2, billion.
You see how he took 2 ideas that worked and then just put them together and then made a whole new idea out of it? That's basically what content's about, man. Taking 2 things that you really like, putting it together, and then making something new out of it.
Their house tier list, 7.7 million views. Celebrity house tier list, 500,000 views plus, but this is a brand new channel. Add those together, hear me out again, streamer house tier list. And that's our second idea. Now, this billionaire idea is obviously a very hot topic. Anything with billionaire in the title gets guaranteed views. But I also found this video, presidential protection tier list, with 1.7 million views. Marry this with the billionaire idea, what do you get? Billionaire protection tier list. And that's idea 3, baby. Now, what do billionaires love more than anything? Underage girls. Private islands. They love...
See, you see how he throwing his own little humor? That is crazy. What the billionaires love more than anything.
Private islands. Idea number 4. Billionaire island tier list, baby. Guaranteed banger. Now we need to bring these ideas to life. Quick rundown. Just like a good steak, every single faceless YouTube video.
That's a visual prop, right? His metaphor, and this is something easy that anybody can do. If you're someone who does metaphors a lot, like for example, like DDG, he always does a metaphor, him and his brother, right? If they just took their metaphors and made it in real life, which they can, if you be like, yo, it's like when you cooking a steak, right? And he jumps to him cooking a steak, it's a visual description of what you're talking about, and it keeps engagement, and it's not that hard to edit.
Video is made up of 5 main pillars. The actual content, the script, the voiceover, the editing, and the thumbnail. Now, for the expensive channel, we have up to $2,000 per video to spend on all 5 pillars. We're basically Saudi princes. And on our cheap channel, it's 2026, baby, we got AI, which means that I could just do everything myself. But for our expensive channel, I now needed to make job posts to hire a writer, researcher, thumbnail designer, and video editor. The job posts are done. And within about 30 minutes, people already started applying.
If I was a nutritionist, here's how I take my business.
Bro, this is so ass.
From 0 to 100,000 followers.
Nah, bro.
Not because you failed,
Ghostbusters,
but because
and nobody wants to admit it.
Cheapest Indian restaurant, that's the most expensive.
the distance between this and the edge and this and the edge is not the same. If we're looking for a goated video editor, it has to be a goated video editor. Ugh.
Small stuff like that you might not think that matters, but composition matters way too much in content creation. Because you gotta think about it. It's just you with your iPhone going against these cameras and these production companies and these big teams. At least you can do is line your clips up right and make it make sense, you know? Still some of their tricks.
Good morning. It's been 4 days since I made the job posts. I've probably seen about 357 editing reels, sent way too many trials to count. Like, I knew it was gonna be difficult, but I didn't expect it to be this difficult. I think I found a writer for Tree Fuel. I think I bagged a researcher, but to find an editor feels impossible. It's either they're mid-level and I'm gonna have to train them for like the next 2 months, or maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. I don't know, but yeah, man, it's rough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being such a fucking goat and hiring every single team member, baby!
So let's break down the costs. Carl Casey, content researcher, AI. Scriptwriter, AI. Voice actor, free. And I'll explain how a little bit later. Video editor, $250 per video. Thumbnail designer, AI. Grand total, $270 per video for our cheap channel.
Wait, why'd he spend $250? See, he already ruined the challenge then, man. This is a fake challenge. Why you already spend $250 on the video editing? Is this supposed to be like $0 versus, you know, a paid situation? Is it pay to win? I guess he didn't say it's $0 altogether though, like no money.
Tree Fuel, content researcher, $100 per video. Scriptwriter, $250 per video. Voice actor, free. And no, it's not AI. I'll explain how I got it for free a little bit later. Video editor, $1,600 per video. Thumbnail designer, $60 per video. Grand total, $2,010 per video for our expensive channel. So let's make some videos and find out if YouTube is paid to.
Bro, is $2,000 for one YouTube video? Is that a lot of money to spend, or you think that's on the low end for these creators? Like, what do you think is like a good amount of money to spend every video? If you was a content creator and you didn't want to edit, is $2,000 too much money or not enough?
Starting with pillar number 1, research. For the cheap channel, I'm going back and forth with AI to find all the sources, clips, and information needed for our first video. Streamer house tier list. For the expensive channel, I just hopped on a call with the researcher, gave him a brief, and once that was done, it's time for pillar number 2, script. On the cheap channel, I'm using nothing but AI. The rule is I can prompt it as many times as I want, but I can't go in and overly tweak it.
If it sounds robotic, it sounds robotic. It's purely gonna be AI.
Now for the expensive channel, I just need to make an SOP for the writer and send it over.
The scripts are complete. The expensive writer just delivered, so we have his version on the right and the cheap-ass ChatGPT version on the left. They both look decent. I mean, I can tell where the ChatGPT one starts to feel a little bit AI because it starts to ramble a little bit with like random facts about the cars and stuff, whereas the actual human writer was a lot more concise and just gave the facts and rated the streamers. But I think the cheap one's gonna hold its weight. I mean, I'm super excited to see how this actually looks in video form, but in terms of scripts, they're pretty similar. So I'm excited. Anyway, let's go on to the next pillar.
Pillar number 3. Shit, I forgot. Voiceover.
I'm ready. Let's go, let's do this.
From Queso's 1991 Jeep Cherokee to bulletproof Cadillacs made for the president. This is the streamer car tier list. So to answer the question of how I'm getting the voiceover for free, I'm just doing it myself, which removes yet another variable.
But you see how he built suspense to that? I kind of knew that already because I make content. But for someone who don't make content as frequently, they wouldn't think, wait, how do you get it for free? You probably thought software. You probably thought a different tool that's not AI. You probably thought some of these videos didn't need to be script. I mean, I don't know, voiceover. I don't know what you thought going into it, but the thing is, you got a chance to think. You know, you got a chance to think it out. Then the payoff it doesn't piss you off that much to where you scroll out the video, hopefully.
Both our cheap and expensive channels will have the exact same voice. So if one gets more views than the other, we cannot say it's because of an AI voice.
See, but that's the bullshit too. He's already changed up so many variables that this already isn't a solid test anyway. You know, he's supposed to keep things extremely consistent. You know,
Agent once said, I'm not gonna lie, recording this voiceover was a grind and a half. Fucking bullshit.
Ludwig always dreamed of owning a 1997,
But after about an hour, I got it done. Let's go! Fun fact.
not gonna lie, I do voiceovers for my GBZ Rugs finance channel that I drop a finance video every Monday, in around like 8 p.m. No, 8 a.m. Sorry. Every Monday I drop a GBZ Rugs finance video. But nah, dog, like that junk is kind of crazy. Like it is hard to I want to say scale when it comes to stuff like that, man. Like you really do need to lean in the shorts, and you do need to like do the voiceover. But it's hard to like do a voiceover. Like I don't know, it's like something about the record button. Like I talk way better when I'm off camera. It's easier to just flow. But when you mic'd up and you looking straight and there's a big light on you and backlights, and it's not as comfortable. This isn't a natural setting for a conversation, you know?
I actually used to voice all of the videos on my first ever faceless YouTube channel. It's called Binge Central.
Mesmerizing to watch someone at work, especially when they've mastered their craft and can do it with incredible speed and precision.
And back then, bro, I had no money, so I just couldn't afford a voice actor. And that's how I had to learn and teach myself to do these.
Yo, lit advice right now. If you're watching this, clip this, right? Look, if you make content, do all your own voiceover and script writing, especially if you broke. Because in school, I feel like they don't teach you to the level that you're supposed to be at. If you make a bunch of videos, let's say your videos do no views, at least you're not gonna be stupid and illiterate. You're gonna know how to read and write pretty well, bro. And script and project your voice and talk to people on camera. You know, I do got a few videos that I want to show y'all that are really good for speaking and being confident. I got like 5 videos that I could recommend y'all. I might leave it in the comments. I don't know yet.
American accents for like
hit
the
that
top
subscribe
10
button if you're watching.
moments. Killer number 4. Edit.
The chef.
And make sure y'all sub up, man. I got 2,365 followers over on Twitch. Don't know if that's good or not. I just be going live whenever. But on YouTube right now, I got 5,000 subs. I turned this page from a rug page into a reaction page because I don't like how rug videos perform on YouTube. You know, they're more of a short form thing, if you ask me, until you build an audience for it and people, you know, really care about you as a person.
Behind the meal. We now have all the ingredients, but the chef or the video editor is what's gonna make or break our final video. So there's nothing left to do but send everything over to both our cheap and expensive editors. Wait till they send.
I'm sorry, it's cheap versus expensive. It's not zero money versus money. But he was saying, is it pay to win? But he paid for both of them. Like, no one has $270 to spend per video, even if you're dropping 2 videos a week, bro. Like, you're looking at over $540 a week. A lot of people watching this don't even get paid that. You know what I mean? Most of y'all don't even got jobs.
Back. Luckily for you, you don't have to wait. And then we'll review them. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. It's been 8 days and both editors have delivered their videos.
Notice that this video took him like 2-3 weeks to shoot. Crazy, right? Those be some of the best videos, y'all. The ones that take a long time, man.
Super excited to see what they've cooked up. Haven't watched either of them yet because I wanted to react live with you. But you know there's only one way to review a video, and that's with the bed test. Most people are watching these types of videos in bed before sleeping. So if I'm scientifically gonna review these videos, I need to be in a bed. All right, so I got the cheap one.
Look how much thinking that he's doing into just. And I'm sorry that I'm pausing. I'm explaining this stuff to y'all, but I just got done watching like half of the Agent streamer class video, and he cooking over there. Like if you watch Agent 00, go watch his teaching my first class at Streaming University. Like that, all those clips of him, even from last year, he was giving out a lot of good game. And I don't think personally I use most of the stuff he was talking about because I do something different. But some of the stuff he was saying this year, I do plan on implementing into my content to see, what it does.
On the left and the expensive one on the right. Should we play them at the same exact time?
From Queso's 1991 Jeep Cherokee to bulletproof Cadillacs, literally.
What the fuck is going on? I can't review them at the same time. All right, I'm gonna start with the cheap one.
From Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and bulletproof SUVs to whatever Queso drives. This is the streamer part tier list. Aiden Ross. Aiden's garage looks less like a garage and more like a dealership. His collection reportedly includes a Lamborghini Huracan Evo, a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S, a Lamborghini Urus, a Tesla Model X, a Mercedes AMG G63, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and a Bentley Bentayga.
All right. There's potential. He has good B-roll. I just feel like it's not super meticulous, you know what I mean? Like there's not that type of polish I would like with the whips and the zooms and the text and what the fuck am I yapping about?
Where did his accent go? Is his accent fake? Yo, Fabio, is your accent fake? Because you reading that script kind of good, my boy.
All right, let's watch the expensive one.
From Queso's 1991 Jeep Cherokee to bulletproof Cadillacs, literally made for the president. This is the streamer car tier list. Agent once said he leaves his manual cars unlocked because these days, nobody knows how to drive a manual. That's my truck! His garage totals 11 cars, including an Urus, a Cadillac Blackwing, and a carbon footprint large enough to make Greta Thunberg combust into flames.
Bro, this is clean. Nah, this editor absolutely cooked. Low-key, the only thing that's ass about this video is my personal voiceover. Bro, to be honest, they both have potential. I mean, the Tree Fuel one is way more polished, but don't sleep on Carl Casey. I'm gonna add some notes for both of them, and then we can get ready to upload. But before we do, we have one more pillar to knock down, and that's
Pillar number 5, thumbnails. Alright, so Jack Pockets has this video, celebrity car tier list, and Tommy Stacks, which basically just copied Jack Pockets, has this video, celebrity house tier list. So I think this type of framing in the thumbnail where you have two big subjects and then one little, obviously worse subject bang in the middle, and then the name of the streamer. For the expensive channel, I downloaded the thumbnail, sent it to our designer, and just gave him a brief. Alright, sent it. Let's see what he cooks up. Now, for the cheap channel, it's gonna be 100% AI. And all I had to do was drag in a reference image, add the prompt, and generate. Okay, this is not bad at all. Alright, I'm just gonna download that, pull it into Photoshop. Alright bro, that's our cheap thumbnail ready. Now we just need to wait for the thumbnail designer to cook up something for the expensive channel. And then there's nothing left, bro. We completed all the pillars, so the next time I'm gonna see you is gonna be to upload. It's time! It's time. We have everything ready for the first video. I am so hyped to upload, to finally find out if YouTube is pay to win. Bro, I low-key prefer the AI cheap thumbnail versus the one I paid $60 for. I think it's cleaner. Like the composition and the colors is kind of clean. All right, so I'm gonna press publish at the same exact time. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom. Just like that, video 1 is up on both our cheap and expensive channels.
If you're watching the video right now, don't forget to press that subscribe button, man. We on our way to 6K subs. And drop in the comments, which one do you think is gonna win? Do you think the AI video is gonna get more views than the man-made paid-for video? Which video do you think is gonna do better, AI or the one you spent money on to build a team?
Same exact topic, same exact title, but two very different price
I think the
points.
team
I'm super
wins.
curious to know which one the algorithm's gonna pick
I think the
up
team wins.
and which one's gonna perform better.
So I essentially repeated the same exact process 6 more times. Cheap script, expensive script, cheap voiceover, exact
Let's go back to
process
those,
6 more
thumbnails,
times.
Okay. So these thumbnails were just revamped to fit the idea. Grab two topics, put them together, create the concept.
Cheap script, expensive script, cheap voiceover, expensive voiceover, cheap edit, expensive edit, cheap thumbnail, expensive thumbnail, repeat, 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 until this happened.
Yo bros, I need to be honest. I haven't even uploaded all 4 videos and we're already blowing up. To the point where people are making Twitter posts about our videos. Vexian called it, and I did as well. The Jackpocket style will dominate other niches. With a screenshot of my channel. This guy, Vexian, shared it. View number 1, by the way. Cap! I'm view number 1 because I make the videos. These YouTube gurus trying to take credit for my work to promote their editing services. Fuck these guys, yeah? Listen, if you want to learn how to actually make faceless YouTube channels directly from me, channels like Binge Central, which has made me over, then I want faceless. Went from lit community. Why? Because the stuff, there's no fluff. $5,000 a month or go $10 a month. Spoiler alert. The expensive channel is kind of blowing up. Don't worry, I will reveal all of the results from both our cheap and expensive channels.
They both did good. I was right too.
But for now, I think
I was right about which channel was gonna win, so hit that subscribe button if you was wrong.
It's time to move to phase 2 of this pay-to-win experiment.
And for phase 2, I'm gonna be using YouTube's own built-in pay-to-win feature. It's called paid promotions. Yes, you can literally pay YouTube themselves to get you more views and subscribers. I've never tried it before, but I'm super curious to know what happens, how it works, and what it even does. So let's find out. Okay, first things first, we need an unbiased way of determining which channel is gonna get the paid promotion. The cheap one or the expensive one. Flip a coin. I'll say heads is cheap channel, tails is the expensive one. Heads, cheap channel it is. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the paid promo on this video, the streamer car tier list. Organically, up to this point, has gotten 2K views. Promote. So I optimized our promotion for audience growth from a young male US audience, then set our budget. I'll do 200.
Yo, you could run ads on YouTube videos? I did not know that. That's crazy. That's super smart, actually. You got a video that does well, you can just put the money right back into it to promote it and grow faster. Do creators do this? Does this work?
Put in my payment details and promote. Okay, the promotion is running. I'm just gonna let that do its thing for like the next week. I don't know how long it's gonna run, but I'll let that do its thing. And then the next time I see you will be to reveal all of the results.
It's finally time. It's time to reveal the results of this experiment, to answer the question we asked at the very beginning of this video. Is YouTube pay to win? Let's break it down and find out. Starting with paid promotions. So this was kind of a side tangent in the video. I've always wanted to try it. I had a perfect excuse to try it. I think you'll find it interesting, or at least I hope you do. So from the paid promotions, we gained exactly 1,419 views and 380 subscribers. And it cost me $200.
So if you did that about 2.5 times, it'll cost you about $500, but you could get to your 1K sub goal right there. You could hit that on YouTube in 3 vids. You feel me? So not bad to get the subs, I feel like.
Not super worth it if you ask me. The only time I could possibly seeing it being worth it is if you really need the last few subscribers to apply for monetization and you already hit the watch hours. But $200 for 380 subscribers, it's kind of pricey. Now, for the actual organic growth, what exactly happened? So, after posting exactly 4 videos on both our cheap and expensive channels, our expensive channel gained 1 million views and 3,700 subscribers. Not too shabby. And the cheap channel gained 10K views, 10,000 views, and 381 subscribers. So really, he gained 1 subscriber because 380 of those subscribers came from the paid promotion. Shout out to that 1 subscriber. I don't know if you're watching this, but thank you, brother. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. YouTube is pay to win. But there is still a lesson in there for you. And the lesson is that quality beats AI slop. This is good news because if you actually put in the effort, you will beat everyone else trying to make a quick buck with these AI tools. The YouTube algorithm rewards what people want to see, and humans are the storytelling ape. We want to see good stories, and real time and effort that goes into making good quality human videos will always beat AI slop. Pause right there. As I've been editing, there have been some cheeky updates, and I thought I'd add it in because it's only fair for the cheap channel. So the cheap channel jumped from 10,000 to now over 44,000 views. I haven't touched anything, I haven't changed anything.
So that means his previous statement about saying it's AI slop. It's not. Pick a good title and thumbnail. That's your first step. Making good content comes later. If you want to make good content and grow on YouTube, pick a good title, topic, and thumbnail. Just focus on that. Just practice that. Someone need to create a game that just helps you play that. Title, topic, thumbnail, and just keep playing that.
And 450 subscribers, and it's climbing. Randomly, out of nowhere, the algorithm started pushing the cheap channel. So hey, maybe there's something there. Maybe AI slop is fine after all. You just need to wait a little bit longer. So I thought I'd add that in because obviously it's a pretty important update. But expensive channel still won, but the cheap channel, he's climbing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
I do want to see something that he didn't tell us. You got to type in tree fuel, yeah. Something that he didn't tell us is how often did he post? We don't know how often he posted in between videos. So 1 month, 1 month, 3 months, 3 months. So he probably posted these, what, maybe a week apart from each other, probably. But each video did pretty good. So he has a arrow, a large object, and a small object, basically, to signify, I guess, progression. Not bad, man. Overall, Fabio, W video as always, Fabio, man. If you like watching videos with me, because I love keeping y'all company, man, while you at work or whatever you're doing, click this video right here to watch another video with me, or the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, man. We out.